We've risked it all to put the dream life to the test. The dream? Sailboat life. It's kind of like life, but grander, with slightly cramped living space, international travel, exceptional adventures, and basically unlimited, uninhabited, ridiculously remote, tropical destinations. Incredibly enticing for a couple of kids that grew up landlocked in the desert. When we learned about boat life from YouTube, we were young and impressionable, and we were 100% influenced by the influencers. So, we sacrificed and we worked our asses off. It took us 8 years. The entire time, we still did not know whether or not the romanticized dream even existed, or if it was just a pretty little lie the internet fed us. But this year, the legwork is done, and it's finally time to find out. We've learned firsthand how much work goes into building good things. And that includes mental health, which, like everything else, builds by putting in the work.
And today's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp, who is striving to make therapy more affordable and way more accessible than ever before. Normally in the United States, to see a therapist, it can take a serious amount of time waiting to get an appointment. First, you have to find a therapist that focuses on what you want, check the insurance networks, call to see if they even have availability, and then hopefully schedule an appointment for some future date. And then go see them in their office. With BetterHelp, you simply hop online, take a survey, and they match you up with one of their tens of thousands of therapists, and you can get started getting help in as little as 48 hours. And if for whatever reason that therapist doesn't work out for you, you can simply change therapists and you get matched up with someone new. With the traditional therapist, you'd be back at square one. And in their drive to make therapy more accessible, because, even getting out of bed or videoing yourself is sometimes too much, you can just text with your BetterHelp therapist if that's what's working for you that day. It really is a game changer in the industry, and I highly encourage you to check out BetterHelp, especially if you haven't ever tried therapy before. There's a link in the description, but it's betterhelp.com/Evans. And if you use that link, you'll get an extra 10% off your first month. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you BetterHelp for sponsoring. Let's get on to the video.
Just opened up our receipt from the fuel dock. $639. You guys are dogs. We're gonna go to the beach again. Are there any fish?
Way to go, Balmar. Already glad that I stayed up last night. Because hands off, autopiloting.
How sexy these are. The time has come to deploy our sails.
Ourselves didn't have much, but nevertheless we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the time
we are in the Bahamas. It's like 5 in the morning.
That's why you need to come with me.
Out of here.
Brett's too tired for talking, and I'm too tired for looking, so I can't see any of his body language.
I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there.
Okay, if you are coming from Florida to check in to the Bahamas, West End, like literally 5 minutes. So easy. Amazing. Thank you, West End. And we're here. We're checked in. Do you want to go to the beach?
Can we get them? There's so many turtles. Oh, you're excited. You gotta wait till we tell you you're allowed to go. think we can walk it in further? Okay. The harvesting went a little early.
Jade is still trying to cleanse herself of the rotten coconut stench. Get out, get out, get out.
Pretty sure we just ran around.
Ran
aground. The tide
ran
went out and we lowered down. We just tapped it. It's already a bit sunburned.
Day 1, doing good.
We're about to be more injured. The boat is just beating Brett up. In other news, I think my social anxiety has gotten to a point where it's now debilitating.
Yeah, this has been us all night, all day.
I'm gonna raise the anchor. I'll take you guys with me. You're my hero!
Wind is coming from about right here. We don't have a wind gauge, so I can't tell you exactly where it's coming from, except for exactly right there.
Oh my gosh, it's windy. Which is why we're leaving. We are the last boat here. Last night when we went to bed, there were like 40 boats in this anchorage. And they all got the right idea and left. Yeah, we're right behind them now.
We were just kind of cruising before at like, 4 or 5 knots, and then the wind picked up, the angle got better, and we were doing 8.5 there for a while.
Never say that I can't relate. I still wanna come over, 'cause I know that it's not too late. I know I made mistakes, I know I lied. I should have noticed, yeah, I should have tried. And all that
Large cities coming towards us, so we'll have to avoid them, or yeah, they would win, so we'll avoid them. We are officially anchored at Spanish Wells. First time in Eleuthera.
We got some.
Dingo's got the zooms.
They always get zoomed when we start sailing and when we finish sailing. I think they just like change.
Hopefully these are short-lived zooms because it's 2 in the morning and we are tired. Jade would fall asleep and then wake up. Are we there yet? Fall asleep.
It was like
wake
a
back up.
6-year-old
Are we there
on a
yet?
family road trip. It was terrible.
Get our lights up. No more motoring. Anchor light on. Okay. This is Family Channel.
We'll just have to stop here.
Back inside, and we theoretically have a depth sounder. Okay.
Navigation. Do you see how quickly
How was
I
the-
did?
I was about to
Really? Like part of what he used to do back when he was in school and I watched him do it was memorize where buttons were. So he could just remember all the time. So I reminded him of that and now he no longer judges me because I have never done training for memorizing button positions.
Success! Look at that. 7.1, 7.2, it changes!
Hey, the battery's dead again.
Alright, we are in the cut now. We just pulled in all of our lines because Dacia is right behind us. They are right there. Right now we are going over the minefield of coral heads and they are just, there's a plethora of coral heads. And so Jade's at the front watching. We've dodged 2 big ones, 2 big bombies so far. There's a ton of rocks, but they're really low and we're cruising. We're about a third of the way through kind of the really nasty part. We're good. It's in his throat.
We are almost there. It's warming up now that we're not sailing so fast. And I'm just going to the front one more time. Wow. So I'm just gonna stand here. The coral we don't want to hit.
Coming in hot. Coming as close as they can.
You guys sailed so fast!
Yeah, we were coming in here a little too quick.
No, like the whole thing. Because we barely got here and we took like such a short cut.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, we were going pretty quick.
While we were in Florida, our dinghy ended up getting sliced open by a barnacle. Fortunately, it came with a repair kit. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna fix the dinghy.
Well, the patch did absolutely nothing. I'm going to epoxy it closed with the flexible epoxy, some G-Flex, which is like, it's amazing. Two is our favorite friendly neighborhood barracuda.
I feel like our whole season so far is turning into a giant product placement for our rooster foul weather gear. But here we go again.
The wind is starting to pick up a little bit. Not concerning yet. It's still very comfortable, but if it continues on this upward trend of more wind, we'll need to do something about it.
You guys don't like me.
We're humming along, 7 knots. Beautiful, almost exactly on track. That was kind of an unforeseen squall. It just all of a sudden was on us. So so that was fun.
Go ahead, go nap inside. He doesn't want to wake up. Good boy.
About right here is raining, and I think it's gonna get us. Ooh, and it's raining. It's raining right here.
I think every time we see a squall or like a storm coming at us, I'm always like, that's gonna hit us. And Brett's like, no way. And then it hits us.
No, not every time. Don't give me that.
So I almost always am getting ready while he's still just like enjoying the nice weather.
I just like to live in the moment.
I'm glad.
I'll handle the squall when the squall handles me.
And I'll worry about it for days ahead of time.
Exactly.
We balance each other out. We are sailing as fast as we can. I unfurled the head sail a little bit so that we have a little more speed. The wall of terror seems like it has dispersed. Oh, my life
You wearing two life jackets?
Would you like one?
That's funny. I just pulled a Jade, put my jacket on over my life jacket. Deceivingly warm and peaceful under the Dodger right here that I often forget, like where Jade is really windy and you're getting rocked around, you get splashed every now and then. But when you're standing here under the Dodger, it's just like, it's just kind of nice. Maybe we should build a huge Dodger. The entire cockpit is one Dodger.
It is warm and cozy in here.
That's a lot. Yep, that's too much. Where are you going?
What?
What are you doing?
What?
You're doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. It is dumping right now.
Lots of water.
There's a lot of water.
Good thing we're wearing our swimsuits.
Should we just open up our deck fill for our water tank and just let it fill up?
Okay, yeah, it has rained all night. We are just arriving. The sun just rose. So we timed it, at least with daylight. And that's about as good a visibility I think we're going to get at all today.
There's boats out there, but you can't see them. It's gonna make finding an anchoring spot interesting. Taking a little reprieve underneath the Dodger. Holy cow, it is raining so hard. The visibility is like 50 feet. That's so much better!
Are you serious?
100%!
There's spirit animal.
My arm did that too. I don't know if it's coming in through the top or we're having our arms up, but yeah, mine just drained out of my arm too. I was wearing my jacket and I stayed somewhat dry down here.
I think that they're not rated for full submersion.
Dingo loves him.
I know. I should have filmed it when he first came in.
I think Penny was relieved she didn't have to kick some ass.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. I've just woken up. I'm trying to get Breck to wake up. It's like 9 o'clock. We slept a little because we went diving all day yesterday. You wake him up. Good boy. It is so beautiful this morning. I'm just gonna go pick up Sasha. She's gonna go to the beach with me. Good morning. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, the water is great. Get the fishes. Okay, no swimming, come on. Teddy, come back. Now. Super shallow water only. Yeah. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You look at me. I told you no. Dingo, get back here. Just because she's faster doesn't mean you're not in trouble. Come on. You in trouble. That can hurt you. That can hurt you. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm so mad. All right, let's go home. Beach time's over.
You guys ended it.
You guys, we're not listening. Load up, let's go home.
Whoa!
Get it.